Welcome back to the Chill and Chat talk show.
Always looking forward to chilling and chatting.
And, you know, it's back to reality, of course, because we are off of vacation.
Vacation's over.
Yes, vacation's over, back to work. But we had such a great time.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Kelowna was awesome.
It wasn't Italy, but you know what? We have some great places in Canada to visit.
Yes, we really do. And, you know, in Kelowna, they had such great trails.
Yes.
You know, like what were some of your favorite hikes?
Oh, well, I loved Knox Mountain.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
We didn't get to do Paul's Tomb.
We'll do that
another
next
time. But
yes.
Knox Mountain is I've done that a few times with you. I love that hike.
Yes, it's one of my favorites.
And it's our treasure trail.
Exactly.
Last week.
Yes.
Yes. So.
Exactly. And, you know, one of the things I wanted to share was I have an app for hiking, which is fantastic. It's All Trails app. So, you know, if you download it, you can check out trails all over the world. So whatever location you're in, you can bring that location up and it gives you all the trails in that location.
Nice.
Yeah, and it tells you how long the trail is, whether it's a, you know, in and out or loop. Elevation gain, and yeah, just lots of things, kid-friendly, dog-friendly, you know, what are the views, just so much information, so it's absolutely fantastic. And the best thing is, which we haven't even used yet, is it records your walking time.
Oh,
yeah, so
you know how well you did compared to other people then.
Yeah,
wow.
And you can also download pictures of your hike that other people get to see, so yeah, it's a really good app, so download that app.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, so there's the wineries that we went to as well. I mean, that's another way to, you know, relax.
Yes. Yeah, that was fun. And, you know, I was thinking, you know, we do a lot of wineries and hiking. And
I know.
I introduced you to hiking.
You did.
And you introduced me to wine.
I know. I don't know who's the better person for that. Yeah, because I was a bit of a wine snob, and you were drinking that really bad homemade stuff, or that really bad wine. But you don't do that anymore.
No, I can't now, thanks to you.
I've ruined you.
You ruined me, yes. So, and then, of course, the rolling. I think the favorite part was rolling down that hill.
Yes.
Yeah, that
was so much fun. There's so much freedom when you're rolling down a hill. You feel like a kid again.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, today's show, we're going to be talking about relaxation options. So from hiking to floating and, of course, drinking wine.
Absolutely. And speaking of that, up next, Wine and Wine, filmed in Kelowna. Welcome to Wine and What? Well, the wine today, we are at Martin's Lane Winery.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely beautiful.
And
we had a wine tour and wine tasting.
And look at our 4 glasses we are contemplating over.
So the first one is, well, a couple of them, they have different wineries, but one of them is the Sims Vineyard.
Yes.
So I think we have a couple here.
Yes.
And one white, one red.
And the Fritzy? Yeah. As well. Anyway, so these 2 are Rieslings, and these 2 are Pinot Noirs. And wow, I just want to say wow. I'm not a huge white fan, but I know I'm in love with their Rieslings. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know, I'm not really a white fan either. In fact, I don't really even like white wine, but I love these. These are amazing.
Anyways, cheers.
Yes. So I'm going to take this one because I like this one with the
and let's just talk about these wine glasses. Oh my goodness.
These are hand-blown wine.
From their Gabriel glasses, and they're hand-blown, and they are so light. I think they're 100 grams each.
Yes, very light.
And I don't know if I can go back to
break them.
my old wine glasses.
That's lovely. And then these 2. Also, one from the Sims Vineyard and also one from the Fritzy.
Oh, you drank a lot of yours.
Yes.
I'm savoring mine.
Oh, wow. I'm faster than you. That's really nice, too.
I'm going to say this is the best Pinot Noir I've ever had.
Is that the last one?
Yeah. It is amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So what's our what?
So our what is, we heard from Callie that there's super tasters out there
today.
Yeah, super tasters.
So there's such a thing as a super taster. Of course, Jenny wants to be one now.
And yes, and you can actually order online and find out if you're a super taster from Amazon. So we're going to actually order that to see if we're super tasters.
So one of the signs of being a super taster is, well, usually you don't like green peppers. I remember.
And I don't like green peppers.
And you love sweets.
And I love sweets. And you were picky eaters, and I'm a picky eater. Well, I used to be anyway.
I've never noticed you being
Well,
a picky
I was a picky eater as a child, so maybe I'm a super taster. I'm so excited.
Anyways, you can order a kit online,
Yeah.
and we're going to do that.
Yes, because only about 4% approximately of the population are super eaters.
Super tasters.
Super tasters.
Yes, and if you're in the wine industry, about 25% of people in the wine industry are super tasters.
Yeah.
So cheers to super tasters.
Welcome back.
And we've got mail.
Yes, we actually got a letter from Jenny from Cedar Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and I love, she says, Jenny and Trish. She has it right. Anyway, she says, loved the episode and your channel. It was so fun meeting you both, and I'm glad to have been part of the Jenny and Trish, again, she got that right, / Jenny and Jenny show.
Jenny and Jenny show.
Yeah. Thank you for the giggles. All the best, Jenny from Cedar Creek.
Okay, so that was so cute
Yeah.
doing the Jenny and Jenny show, but that's all it was. It was cute. It's not the future.
I don't
you know what?
know.
In
It
all
could
seriousness,
be.
I loved Jenny. She was
Yeah.
amazing. She was a natural.
Total natural. I couldn't believe it.
Jumped on board.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. That was so awesome. Thank you for writing us,
Yes,
Jenny.
thank you, Jenny.
All right, well, I have a letter here. Dear Trish and Jenny, loved your Kelowna show with all the wine and wineries featured. I'm wondering, is wine good for you? Sincerely, Gwen
I hope so.
from Abbotsford.
I hope so, because we
What
had
do
a
you have
lot.
to say about that? There's a lot of information out there on the internet about that.
There is, yeah.
So, well, one thing I know for sure is that wine contains powerful antioxidants.
Oh, phew. Thank goodness.
And many sources claim that drinking wine has some health benefits.
Oh, good.
And the one I mostly
Yeah.
have heard about is the heart.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah. So, but there's many benefits
Yeah.
out there. And of course, when you search online, you're going to find pro and you're going to find con
Yes.
and all that stuff. So, so check it out. Check it out online.
Well, I mean, we drink wine and we're healthy.
Yes.
So that proves it right there.
Absolutely.
Anyway, everything in moderation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and we know that wine drinking relaxes you, which is important for stress release. If you are not a wine drinker, then we have another solution to help you relax, and you're going to learn more about it after this message.
So welcome everybody, and today we are here with Dr. Bernie Schopf, and he's a surgeon and also the owner of the Abbotsford Float House.
Welcome, Bernie.
Thanks, guys.
We're so glad to have you here. We're so glad to be in your float house right now. Isn't this so beautiful? So, Bernie, tell us a little bit about floating. What is it?
So, flotation therapy has been around for about 70 years. It was first pioneered by a guy by the name of John Lilly, I think, and back in the day they called it sensory deprivation, and it had kind of
I remember
a
that.
scary, feel to it. But since then, they changed it to REST, which
Yeah.
stands for Restricted Environmental Stimulation Therapy, and more recently Flotation Therapy.
Right.
It just has a nicer sound.
It does
right?
sound nicer.
Yes.
But basically what you're doing is you're entering an environment where external stimuli are minimized. So no feel, no
Right.
sound, no sight,
Right.
and you're in a near zero gravity environment. And the way we establish that is with about 1,200 pounds of magnesium sulfate or Epsom salts.
Wow.
1,200
And it's a lot, yeah, so
Wow.
everybody floats,
Yeah.
okay? I don't care how much we are, you're gonna float.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the idea is that you're lying perfectly still. The water is at a temperature that is the same as your skin, and so you lose that interface between the air and the water, and you float.
Right.
And when you float, you become more aware of your inner consciousness.
Wow.
We can talk about some of those
Yeah.
benefits.
Yeah.
So that's really what it's about. Yeah, it's about unplugging
Yeah.
in a society
Yeah,
that,
which is important
yeah.
nowadays,
Yeah.
how we're also plugged in.
I need to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And talking other health benefits, benefits. I hear that there's so many benefits for both the body and mind. So maybe share some of the benefits for the body.
So, being in a near zero gravity environment, a lot of patients with chronic musculoskeletal pain syndromes have no pain, back pain, that sort of thing. It is Epsom salts after all. They've been used for forever for musculoskeletal aches. So for athletes who are training, who have injuries, it may hasten recovery.
Oh, nice.
It's also useful for things like tension headache, insomnia. It basically allows the body to relax completely. Again, when you're in that zero gravity environment, it just gives you a deep relaxation that's not attainable anywhere else.
Nice.
Now, you had mentioned mind as well. Now, you've said a lot about how it helps the mind, but is there anything else it can do for your mind?
Oh, for your mind? Well, personally, I gravitated to this because I was going through a very difficult time, and I needed to basically get into my own head to see how I was going to move forward. And so I call it meditation for dummies.
That's awesome.
I had a real tough time getting rid of external stimuli whenever I tried to meditate, and this does it for you.
Wow.
So you can just turn, if that's your reason for going into the tank, I look at it as a meditation aid. Benefits on the mind, there's, being a physician, I'm always interested in evidence, empiric evidence, and there is tons on generalized anxiety disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, and it just, not everybody going into the tank is going there to meditate. Some people are just going there to relax. Or maybe they're burnt out. There's one study that looked at the quality of rest that you achieve, and they figure it's about 3 times, like an hour in the tank is like 3 hours of sleep.
Wow.
Yeah, we do 90 minutes,
Okay.
an hour and a half.
Okay, right.
And then we use the other half hour to turn over the tank and sterilize and clean everything.
Right.
But so that's enough for most people. But my record is about 5.5 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Well, I have a key, I get to just come in.
So it's one of the benefits of being an owner.
That's right.
All right. Well, we'll be right back after this message, and we're going to get a tour.
Yeah, sounds good.
Excited. Welcome back, and now we get to go for a tour.
All right, come on in. So on your way in here, you'll notice on the left-hand side, there's a pallet there of the salt. There's about 1,100, 1,200 pounds worth there. That's what we would have in one cabin. We take great pride in the cabins. They're larger than some of the other places that have tanks. So these are much more spacious, allowing you to stretch. Basically, this is what we have 5 flotation cabins. Essentially, you come in, you shower, you're oriented to all this, and you can adjust your lighting to color, intensity.
I love the lights. That's
some
so nice.
people want red, some
people
people want pink, whatever.
Yeah.
So once you're, naked and clean, you...
Hang on, wait. Naked?
Of course, yeah.
No bathing suits?
No bathing suit. No.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
So the door locks, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so you come in and you gently get into your float cabin, and you lie in a comfortable position, and that's how it starts, and you're in there for 90 minutes. So, at the start, sometimes people are in there for less than that.
Right.
Because it takes a while to get used to the experience. But
And I understand you can't have music if you, to start
100%.
off.
So some people have music going the whole time. I typically have a relaxing meditation type vibe going for about 10-15 minutes.
Okay, nice.
And then when you wake up or when you come out of the float, we do also have music to let you know that it is time to get out and shower.
Okay, well, great. I mean, this is so relaxing just being in here, and your whole place is just so beautiful and pristine, and just so airy, and it just feels wonderful.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for taking us on a tour.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, and so next we're gonna have for another relaxation hiking, and with a little twist of fundraiser, and so it's gonna be the Operation Little Black Dress. Welcome, Angela Painter, organizer of the Operation Little Black Dress event.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah,
Yes, welcome.
Great to have you here.
Good to be here.
So, Angela, I've heard things about this event, and I've had friends who have participated. Can you explain to our audience what exactly is the Operation Little Black Dress?
You bet. So Operation Little Black Dress started in 2012. It was literally a dream that I had, that I was hiking the Squamish Chief with a bunch of girlfriends, and we got up to the top and we got into little black dresses and had a toast with champagne. So
Oh my goodness.
I had gone out with my girlfriends the following weekend, and I told them about the dream, and they said, let's do it.
Wow. So that's how it all started, by a dream.
It all started by a dream, yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you said 9 years now that you've been doing
It's
it?
been 9 years, and this will be the 9th year,
Right.
that we'll be doing Operation Little Black Dress.
Excellent. So tell us like exactly how it works then.
So basically, we get a group of women together. We've had up to 77 ladies from the ages of
Wow.
9 to 73,
Oh,
and
wow.
we get a group of ladies together, and they put their little black dresses and their heels in their pack, and we climb a mountain that's quite steep. It's about an hour and 20 minutes to the top, and they get changed at the top. We do a cheers. I have a photographer up top, Chad
Nice.
Pickering, Leanne Foster. They've been doing it for about half a dozen years, and they take some group photos and some single photos, and yeah, it's just a fun day in the mountains with some like-minded women. Lots of fun, and we've turned it into a charity in the past 4 years.
Okay, so and what's the charity?
So the charity's Chilliwack Search and Rescue, and
Oh,
we've been doing
great.
that for the last
Nice.
3 years. The first year was 2016. I think we had 55 ladies up there. We decided we should probably donate some money to a charity because the event was getting quite big, and the ladies had decided they wanted to do Ann Davis Transition House the first year.
Okay.
Nice.
So
That's a great one too.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did Ann Davis, and the next year, 2017, Surviving Logan came out. It was a book about a group of North Shore Search and Rescue members that had gone up Mount Logan and got themselves caught into a subtropical storm, and they literally dug themselves a grave. And 3 days later, they were rescued out by some American helicopters. But
Oh my goodness.
at the back of the book, it says, Eric had written, if you feel like you enjoyed the book, please donate to your local search and rescue. And right then I knew this is what we have to do. We have to add Chilliwack Search and Rescue to this event, and that's what we've done ever since. And that's what it'll be forever on, from now on.
Yeah.
So
That's
Nice.
so amazing. Well, let's look at some of the pictures.
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Wow, what
Yeah.
great pictures.
Those were amazing.
I'm
How
so
beautiful.
inspired.
Yeah.
I need to do this.
Yes. And we could wear these little black
I
dresses
know.
that we have on.
We're wearing
Yes,
little black dresses.
we're
in
dressed for
honor.
this, ladies. We need to do this.
Exactly. So, Angela, obviously things have changed this year with COVID.
Yes.
So what does it look like for the Operation Little Black Dress this year?
So this year for the event, I've actually added to the wall of the event, which was supposed to happen on the 18th of July. I suggested that the women get into groups of 6 and do their own Operation Little Black Dress events.
Great idea.
Yeah, and they can just, donate by looking up chilliwacksearchandrescue.org. There's an actual big button. If you look it up, there's a big button that says donate on the bottom.
Okay.
So they have the opportunity to make a donation with their group of 6 and just do it that way. We just have to do things differently this year.
Yeah.
But definitely still carrying forward. And a lot of girls have contacted me saying that they're very interested in doing their own events. So it'll be
Great.
great.
And do you want us to send pictures if we get groups together to send
Yes,
pictures?
and then hashtag OLBD, so Operation Little Black Dress, right?
Okay.
Or just hashtag Operation Little Black Dress, and then we can all just sort of, keep track of the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, excellent. Well, we'll have to get the group together.
Yes,
like
we
the Total
definitely
Makeover.
will.
Some of the Total
Yes.
Makeover ladies.
I would
Who's
love
in?
that. I would love that. I love to hear. Actually, we had Apex do a group last year. Washington was putting together a group, and also Maple Ridge did a group for Operation Little Black Dress. So
Nice.
hopefully this year we can get a whole bunch of different communities. And moving forward, that's what I would like to see. I would love to have all sorts of different cities and areas do their own Operation Little Black Dresses with putting together their own groups and raising money for their own search and rescues or a nonprofit organization.
Wow, so you see
choice.
this growing in all kinds of cities?
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
That's awesome.
That's what I hope happens.
Going from your first one of 7 ladies to multiple cities, that would be just
Yes.
fantastic.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that would definitely be the dream. That would, to grow it that way would be the dream.
Excellent.
For sure.
Awesome. Well,
Well, thank you
Thank
for being
you,
with
yes.
us today,
Yes.
Oh,
Angela.
thank you for having me,
Yeah.
ladies. That was fun.
excellent.
Hashtag Operation Little Black Dress. I want to see you up there.
All right. And next up, treasure trails.
Welcome to Treasure Trails! And we're here in Cultus Lake at
Teapot Hill, and this is our treasure today. Teapot Hill is that way.
which way?
That way.
It's muddy. Which side?
Neither side. Trish, put your hand in that hole right there.
Which hole?
That hole right there.
Why?
Look at this, someone left coffee mate. And we made it to the top.
Yes,
Teapot
Teapot Hill.
Hill.
With a beautiful view of Cultus Lake.
Yes, very beautiful.
Look what we found. Wonder Woman. Cheers.
I got the snowman. How come? You get to be Wonder Woman?
Okay, we've hidden the teapot. It's up in here. Take a look at it. Follow the instructions that are inside, and we'd love to hear from you.
It's just so beautiful and serene out here. It's Bruce on the loose!
You'll find the teapot treasure just past this big log. Up there.
This way.
That way.
This way.
On the left. Well, that concludes our treasure trail hike up Teapot Hill.
And happy treasure hunting.
Okay, so we're ready?
Great way to end the hike.
Yes, and after Teapot Hill swim. It's really good to come prepared for swimming. I didn't. Wearing my clothes, but Jenny did. She's wearing her bathing suit.
Here somewhere. I'm sure I saw it on through my editing. Hang on. Ah!
So, welcome back, everyone. And let's talk about treasure trail treasures. We still don't have a winner of the treasure trail
Come
on the
on.
Vedder River Trail.
Yeah.
And we've actually, there's a few people that have gone out to find it,
Yeah.
and they say it's not there, but we went and checked.
Checked
and
on
it's
Sunday.
Still there.
Still there.
So you need to check out that episode 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And look for the treasure.
But for Kelowna, we have a winner
I
for
know,
Knox
just like
Mountain.
that
Yeah,
already,
so
yes.
congratulations, Taya Wood.
And let's see a photo.
Yeah.
And so, speaking of treasure trails and hiking, I love how Operation Little Black Dress raises money for the Chilliwack Search and Rescue.
I know, that's amazing.
And Jenny, you have a story because you were rescued a few years ago. Can you tell everyone a little bit about that?
Well, it wasn't a few years ago. It was like many, many years ago. I was like 12.
Oh, I was talking about the one a few years ago, though. There's that one too. But yeah, maybe.
Oh, the West Coast Trail one.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
there's that one. Okay, maybe do the 12-year-old one. I like that
Okay.
story too.
Well,
okay.
yeah, so I was 12, so many, many years ago, and we were hiking with our family on excursion at Strathcona Park on the island, and hiking with a big group. And we're hiking up the mountain, and I was not happy because I was 12. Who wants to hike with your hike? First of all, who wants to hike with your family? But luckily, I met this other 12-year-old, and of course, we just chatted and chatted and chatted, and we slowly, kind of fell back from the big
Because
group.
you didn't really want to hike.
No.
Yes.
And we hours later, we're still chatting and chatting, and then we came upon snow on the trail.
Right.
And there was no footprints. And so, being the intelligent 12-year-old that I was,
Of course
I
you're
was like,
intelligent,
okay,
yes.
this group was not here. We're on the wrong trail. Something's wrong. And at this time, it was getting dark.
Oh,
So we
wow.
start running down the hill. I was, we were tired, hungry, wet, cold, and panicking, and,
Oh, wow.
and very scared. Anyway, so what actually happened was the group, the group leader actually took the group off the trail and took them behind a rock face so that they could see this beautiful view. But meanwhile, we're walking up past that rock, and we went right past them and continued walking for hours. So
For hours.
wow. Yeah, because we were chatting. And
Of course, that's why you're chat.
yes.
Chill and chat.
Anyway, so on the way down, which seemed like hours on the way down, again, it's pitch dark now, and all of a sudden we came upon a huge group of people. They had like the lanterns, flashlights, dogs,
Oh my goodness.
stretchers, first aid kits, everything.
Oh, wow. They
Yeah.
were searching for you.
They were searching for us. So
Wow.
anyway, so
That's-
it felt great. I'm sure we would have found our way eventually, but
But in the pitch dark, that could be pretty
exactly,
scary,
and,
especially
and
for a 12-year-old.
bears, and yes, so we are very thankful for them.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah.
So anyways, love that story. But I just want to say next week's guest is Kristen Olenek from Pacific Officiant. And
Yes.
she is known as the love lady because she does weddings
Yes.
everywhere.
And so
Yes.
excited to have her back.
Yes,
just
she was
has
with us a few
great
weeks ago.
stories. Yeah. So anyone who wants to share with us questions, feedback, or requests for topics, just email us at
chillandchattv@gmail.com. All right. So until next time, cheers.
Keep chilling and chatting.